Landry administration today gave state lawmakers their first chance to ask questions about a wide-ranging tax reform plan that could see Louisiana adopt a 3% flat income tax.
That plan could also raise standard deductions for seniors, but will also mean new sales taxes on a variety of services. Governor Jeff Landry proposes dropping the corporate tax rate from 7.5% to 3.5% as part of a sweeping tax reform package, but he's proposing other new taxes.
To ensure that special interests pay their fair share, we're going to tax lobbying services.
Landry is calling for dozens of changes to the state tax code, including new taxes on things like property repair, landscaping, massages, and streaming services.
What used to be on tangible personal property at Blockbuster Ready to Rent is now streamed online. So this would encompass our taxation to include those types of digital products.
The Landry administration told state lawmakers if the changes are adopted, similar to what North Carolina has done, the state would receive a much higher rating when it comes to business environment.
That's one of the rankings where we generally are at the bottom, but it's also a lot of those same elements apply to a lot of those kind of national rankings about business climate and everything else that companies look at when they're trying to make a decision.
But some watchdog groups like Invest Louisiana worry the proposal disproportionately hurts the poor.
I don't think rankings generally are relevant because almost every committee I've been on, there's ranking this, ranking that, and it's come from a partisan organization.
State Revenue Secretary Richard Nelson says the new plan will reduce the state deficit and includes new tax breaks for seniors.
So on the retirement exemption, that one is strictly age-based, 65 and older. It's $6,000 currently. It would be $12,000.
More hearings are scheduled as the Landry administration continues to push for a tax plan that includes a 3% flat income tax rate.
Have y'all sought input from anyone who is an expert on this, who has done this before?
So we've had the plan run through the Tax Foundation, who is, I would say, probably the premier tax organization in the country. We've got their input on the things that we should change, and we've made changes based on that. They've told us that we would go from basically the bottom 10 to the top 10 in their national business rankings.